video, we're going to be talking about how you can create a travel box for your children who are in braces or any other type of orthodontic appliance. Having a child or children in braces or any other type of orthodontic appliances comes with a lot of responsibility from the parent, but also the child. And they are not going to be within your eyesight the entire time they have these braces. They have to go to school, they have to go to camp, they have to go see grandma. And so you really want to make sure they have all the tools that they need whenever they travel. And this is the perfect travel box for you to be able to pack that can stay in their locker, their backpack, or their gym bag, and they will be set to go if they have any issues with their appliances. So when I was in braces, I always traveled with a little pouch inside of my purse so that I always had these tools available to me. Now we have created a little box. This is actually just a travel soap box you can find in the travel section at your local retailer. And we have packed everything inside of here that you should be needing for your orthodontic appliances. First off, we have our rubber bands. So these would be rubber bands. If your child has been assigned to wear rubber bands, then you would want to make sure you have an extra package of those inside of the box or the zipper pouch that you may be using for their travel box. You also want to make sure you have wax, which if you need to create a travel box and you don't have 2 things of wax, whenever you're in the office, just ask us for an extra box. We'll be happy to provide that, especially during the summer when they're going off to camps and things like that. You really want to make sure they have this wax because if they have a broken bracket or a poking wire, this stuff will really help to alleviate any pain that they are feeling until they can get back in to see the orthodontist. Then we have a little package of Advil. So you can do these little travel size things of ibuprofen or Tylenol, whichever one makes your child's teeth stop hurting. We do usually recommend an ibuprofen just because a lot of times it's inflammation in the gums that's actually causing the problem, and ibuprofen has an anti-inflammatory in there, okay? You also want to check with camp or check with their school that it's okay for them to have a pain reliever on hand for themselves. Also included in the kit are tweezers. These are perfect for putting wires back in place or moving things around in small spaces. So you definitely want to make sure they have tweezers on hand to allow them to be able to hold on to their wires or move them around as needed for comfort. You also want to make sure that they have fingernail clippers. The tiniest fingernail clippers you can find. Baby fingernail clippers are perfect. This size also works, but this is so that they can clip any poking wires that may be bothering them before they can get in to see the orthodontist. It is always okay to clip a wire. Just make sure that you are contacting your orthodontist to make a follow-up appointment to have the wire repositioned. Also included in the kit are floss picks. These are perfect for them to be able to floss. You want to make sure they have floss picks that are made for children with braces, but any floss picks will technically do as long as they have the end that will allow them to go in between the braces or the brackets, okay? So there are a few brands out there that will work for this, but you can just take 4 or 5 of them out of the package and put them into the kit. Something else that we highly recommend that they keep on hand are interproximal brushes. We call these the tree brushes. You can find these at your local retailer, and you can see they have a cap on them so they can be rinsed and reused, but they also have a small, what looks like a bottle brush head on them, and these are made so that they can clean between their brackets and get everything out of there that is needed. Again, these are interproximal cleaners, and you can find them at your local retailer, and we just took one and put it inside of our kit. You can also include a travel size toothbrush as well as travel size toothpaste and travel size floss. Creating this type of kit, whether it be a box or a pouch, may seem a little bit silly, but it can save the day whenever they are at school or at camp and away from being able to see their orthodontist in a timely manner.